Hello there. Welcome back to the Doctor Who Retrospective. Scotty, you are not. We're on series 4, episode 3, Planet of the Ood. So going into this one, I was like, oh, it's this one. You know what? It's not that bad, because I think when my son and I watched this, I think I wasn't paying that much of attention to it, because I don't know, I was focusing on the finale to this season, wanting to get to that. So, but this is yet another good one. 3 in a row now, and we got another two-parter coming up that's pretty good too. Although I do have issues, we'll get to it. The one after that is also good. So yeah. In this episode, the Doctor and Donna land on the Ood sphere, the planet of the Ood, the title. And the Ood are getting red eye again, as they did back in Impossible Planet, the Satan Pit. Yes. And, well, something's going on. We find out that maybe the Ood weren't what we thought they were, but in a good way. In a good way. So we start off pre-title sequence with some dude getting killed in his office by an Ood. Yeah, he's being very much a dick to this Ood, and then the Ood just takes the brain thing and shocks him. Yeah. And then we get the opening credits, and then the Doctor and Donna arrive. They're ready for a vacation of sorts. Now, the Doctor said he basically put it on random, so he would land wherever and not know. That is very dangerous. Like, why? You could land in the middle of a volcano. That's the reason. You could land in space. I mean, he has a thing. You could land anyway. You could land in the middle of World War One, World War Two, any kind of war. You could, put it on. Never put it on random when you're in a spaceship that can travel through time. Yeah, and Donna's very excited because now she's on a new planet instead of just going back in history. But they go an extra mile by saying it's not just a new planet; it's also in the the year 40 something, 4,000 and something or other. Yeah. Yeah, they disguise themselves as people. Once he realizes the Ood are involved, they sneak in as the Doctor and Miss Noble from Noble Technologies or whatever it is. Noble, whatever. I want to talk about this PR person. She's the worst type of person, like, ever. Like, there's a point in this episode where she has the opportunity to help, and she decides to be loyal to these very bad people. I missed it. Did she die or what? Because I don't remember seeing her at the end here. The Ood are getting red eye. They're going rabid, and they're attacking people. And but they're repeating a sentence: "The circle must be broken. The circle must be broken." What is that? Every time the Doctor brings up the circle, they just say that. The circle must be broken. The circle must be broken. What is it? What is it? Circle. It's very important. There's this very stereotypical, snooty, old businessman, balding head, Mr. Halpern, who comes in, and he has a trait where he keeps asking for a drink. They don't serve alcohol, but it's a hair tonic. Because he's going through hair loss. At first, I'm like, can I get some of that? And then by the end, you're like, you know what? Never mind. Never mind, because what it really is. But I'm going to finish this off. Yeah. And so the Doctor and Donna are basically trying to help the Ood out with these people trying to stop them, is what it is. Yeah. I was sort of cleaning the kitchen a little bit, sweeping the floor and stuff while this was going on. So I was listening. I was putting movies back. I was listening. I was trying to tidy up a little bit. I still need to clean more of this table off. Got cups. This bottle. Do I need this bottle? I should keep it. I don't know. But, oh, that's right. I was going to replace one of those with 007. Ryan? Maybe? I keep thinking of Wolverine to CM Punk. I moved him. I changed my Funkos to represent movies and TV because that works better for this channel. That's why you have Godzilla and Wolverine and Brian Toretto, Batman, Sloth. I think we're putting James Bond where Brian is. I think it might work better. And you got Slimer, Rocky, Nicolas Cage. I want to do more, but back to the episode is what we're supposed to be talking about here. At one point, the Doctor can hear this song that the Ood are singing, and he makes it so Donna can hear it, and she just... Again, Catherine Tate is good. The first time I watched this, I thought Donna was just annoying. But, that has entirely to do with how they portrayed her and when she came back for the specials. But, going back and rewatching these, she is great. Catherine Tate's acting is great. She's just she looks so sad for these creatures. The song, she's like, turn it off, and he does. But she looks at him and she's like, you can still hear it because it's a sad Ood song because they're trapped. Basically, is what it is. The whole episode is basically them running around this station until they find what the circle is. The Ood brain. Big Ood brain in the middle of this facility. There is a electric field around it that is controlling the Ood to make them subservient. So they're not supposed to be a subservient species like what was explained in the last one in the Satan Pit, the Impossible Planet Satan Pit. They were engineered to be that way by humans, apparently. And this Mr. Halpern is sort of not behind it, but is part of it. Then there's the scientist that we see pop it in and out during the episode who reveals he was a part of it. They call it a terroristic group, but not really. They're just like a resistance called the Friends of the Ood, who are trying to free the Ood. He's a part of it. But it's okay, we need a reveal of somebody on the inside. Why couldn't it be the PR lady? And she's kind of just biding her time. If this guy pops up, it's like, I'm a friend of the Ood, you get to do this. And then he just gets pushed into the brain and is killed. Again, Donna's response, you murdered him. Okay, that we revealed he's part of it. Don't need him anymore. What? No. And so we have Mr. Halpern has them at gunpoint, and Ood Sigma shows up, and he's like, "What a drink, sir?" He's like, "Yeah," because he's all big flush and he's been coughing since he's on here. It's revealed that the hair tonic that he's been given, did you poison me? Now, I don't like this phrase of when someone has slipped something into your drink that does something, you poisoned me. No, poison is when you slip something in your drink and it kills you. That's poison. Drug you. He drugged you. It's similar but not the same. You know what I'm saying? He drugged him, and I guess this stuff turns him into an Ood. Don't ask me how that works. I don't know. It's a special Ood thing that he's been taking pretty much all day. The more stress he has, he thinks the more hair he's going to lose. So the more stress there is, the more he drinks it in. Which is not how something works. By the way, the more you take something, it's not going to make it go away. More likely you're going to get a stomach ache or something before it ever fixes you. You know what I mean? That's why they put on the bottles and stuff, don't exceed the amount, I think 6 is the amount per day of Tylenol or something. You're not supposed to take more than that. When I was sick recently, I took it only 2 times a day. So not So I take 2, 2 times 8, that's 4. You're not supposed to take more than 6, I don't think. So, like, you know, just because it would help. Like, when I had that sore throat, I was terrible. None of you guys heard. I could barely talk. It was, yeah. So that helped a little bit. And then I got the Mucinex, which also helped. But I never go past 4. I have to wait till the next day. They always say you have to wait like a 6-hour period or 6 to 8 hour period, whatever it is, you know, to take that stuff. My mom has been taking stuff, you know, for her arm because the cancer is there. It's in her spine. And so she's trying also to adhere to those rules. But the pain, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's taking all this. It really affects him. And you might think, well, why is it not? You know, it's one of those things where as soon as you find out about it, that's when it starts taking hold. But I think they do a great job of explaining because he's right next to the Ood brain. It's accelerating it and causing him to become the Ood. So that makes sense. Yes. Yeah. As a species, I like the Ood. I do. They're one of the more memorable aliens. The hell is that? Alright, man. Maybe it was a car horn. I'm living right by the freeway. So, that's what. Someone like crashed into the hotel. Catch that on film. Look at that. YouTuber recording review catches crash into hotel. Wait a minute. No. We would have heard something. You know. Yeah, the freeway is guarded by this fence, but it's I don't know how flimsy that fence is. If someone goes flying off, it's also like a hill, so I don't think it's gonna go that far anyway. But whatever. So yeah, everything is saved. The doctor turns off the force field, the circle, and the Ood are free. Yay, freedom! But then the doctor and Donna, they say goodbye, and we get a couple teases. One, the Ood says, you want to stay here with the song. He goes, oh, I got a song of my own. And the Ood Sigma says, your song will soon be ending. What does that mean? All songs must end. Then he says, we will sing of the Dr. Donna and praise the Dr. Donna. Now, those people think, okay, because they introduce themselves, Dr. Donna, Dr. Donna. Okay, that's why. But no, it is actually foreshadowing. And they do call back to this later. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, he's like, do you still want to go home? And she's like, no, I don't. They do, but not because she wants to go back, which also would make sense. Sometimes you gotta have, I'm gonna go home and blah, blah, blah. But like, yeah, the next episode, they're back on Earth. But yeah, this episode was actually not bad. I do like, another thing I think, there's a gag at the beginning where like, oh, we're on vacation, and it's everything, and then they come out, and it's snow, and she's got like a dress with no sleeves. And then the doctor starts praising everything and talking about it. And then he turns around and Donna's gone. She went in to get a heavy coat. But I don't like the joke that because she has the hood up, she can't hear him. I do like when he's like, Donna, put the hood down. Because he's like, what? Donna, put the hood down. So she can hear, I guess. I've had big hoods. Like I have there's a jacket. A heavy jacket my mom got from Runnings for me that goes up. It's a little thick. I can still hear though. I never had a hood so heavy that I couldn't hear under it. I'm one of those that when I have to have a hood when I have like a jacket or a sweatshirt or something, because I don't like the pullover sweatshirts. I have to have a hood because I usually only wear like a hat. And then in winter, I have my stocking cap. Put that over. It snows or there's like rain. Like yesterday it rained, so I had that. But I have to have a hood. So like I got that heavy winter coat. And my mom's like, "Why do you got the hoodie for me?" Because I need the hood. It's a thing. It's a me thing. It's an autism thing. I need the hood. I'm used to wearing stuff with a hood when I wear a jacket, so I have to have a hood. I don't know. But, yeah, like I said, this episode was good. Better than I remember. Mostly because I didn't pay attention the last time I watched it. But that was good. But next up, it's a two-parter that sees the return of another classic Who villain. So get ready for the Santaran stratagem. Santaha, Santaha. I'm doing it wrong, but Santaha, 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 Santaha. Yes. So what are your thoughts on this episode? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.